Welcome back to Yes Foundation presents Yes, I Am the Change, supported by Yes Bank. Life teaches you more when you are outside your comfort zone, says Ravi Iyer. You must be wondering who Ravi Iyer is. Well, he is our second storyteller and social change maker. While looking for a subject for the Yes, I Am the Change filmmaking challenge, Ravi found an extraordinary place. A place outside his comfort zone, and a story that changed his life. A shelter for terminally ill animals in Karjat, Maharashtra, founded by the inspirational Roxanne.
When we came here 2 years back for this story, I thought this is another social story. This is something, we are going to see something different. I didn't know much in the animal care space, to be very honest with you. The first time I saw the shelter, it hit me big time. I mean, it touched me, and it touched me very differently. And Roxanne as a person touched me even more than just the place. So we became good friends, and I understood that her struggle is a very uphill task. It's a larger struggle than any struggle for whatever we do. So I think one is that. The other thing, what I love about this place, when I saw the intermingling of various species. So I had asked her, are you the only person here? And she said, what do you mean by am I the only one here? Can't you see the things around me? Don't you see them? She's completely at home with her bunch of species or other species. I've always liked real stories of real people. And when I wanted to participate in the Yes Foundation contest, the first time, what I really liked was they were talking about doing real stories, not fake stories. So in a place like India, there is a story in every corner. And when I looked at the platform Yes Foundation sort of operating on, and I felt this is a nice platform. They're asking you to create a story which is a genuine story. So I took it up.
Some of us humans would like to believe that when we die, we go to heaven or paradise. Have you wondered what happens with animals? Animals that grow old. Animals that grow weak. Animals that have been ill-treated by humans. What's the probability that an old and dying animal will land in paradise? Or something that's probably like paradise?
Yeah, started it up. 2011 I moved in, Christmas Eve, and have opened it as a shelter for chronically handicapped animals. It's not paradise. I mean, paradise can get boring, you know. So it's probably paradise. Possibly paradise, but now it's a probably paradise. I enjoy the company of animals. Basically, it's a bathtub without a plug. Yes, it's very difficult to run it because you never know what's happening day by day. Various diets, kidney sick, geriatrics. A shelter of this size takes roughly about 2 lakhs a month to run. Water is the main thing. Electricity is another problem here. It makes a big difference if we say we get once a month from 50 people 10,000 rupees, or 1,000 rupees a month adds up 50,000 rupees from 50 friends is not so difficult. the 50,000 I can go out, which is then what we normally put aside for a larger project, like the rain gutters, like buying a new tank, like a new freezer, a fridge, medicines. Companies should come here. They've all got their CSR program. Come here, get down and dirty, know what it's like. The more you give, the more you get.
It is not an unusual sight to see Roxanne talking to animals and them responding. Probably Paradise makes us introspect about life and reinforces the belief that life in any form deserves dignity and love.
When I spoke to Roxanne and the first time I walked into probably Paradise and she opened the gates, there were 70 dogs which rushed at us. And that's the first time I've experienced anything like that. I just didn't know how to react. I mean, I may not have been petrified, but I was definitely unsettled. And that helped me understand myself better.
Part and parcel of my life, I was brought up by an English bulldog. So I enjoy the company of animals. I like it that way.
She doesn't even care whether you're a human being or whether you're an animal. Probably she respects animals more than human beings, and for the right reasons. So I've also started understanding that a little better. She treats a more difficult dog with as much respect and care as a very chilled out puppy. I think that's what is the difference between Roxanne and people like us.
Animals are God's gift to educating children, helping you to educate your child. Children who are brought up with animals, they walk different, they talk different, they will approach life with a different attitude. We learn a lot from animals if we're prepared to learn. To run a shelter of this size, I have to see what money I have to work with. I work with grants and donations. There's always something else coming in. It's worked till now, my calculations. Ravi came here and he says, I'm interested in solar. So he started off by donating his first prize money and bought us a solar hot water system and a few fans. Now we're going to try and get us completely off the grid because electricity is not competent here.
I think the way Yes Foundation has gone about this whole process in the last 3 years is amazing. At first level, they offered a platform to youngsters, and secondly, they gave us the inspiration to follow up on a story. Not just do a story, the run and gun philosophy was lost. So at the first level, we made a story in 5 days. Then we followed up and we did a lot of things, including raising funds for Roxanne. We were rewarded for that. As a filmmaker, we were told, you're a change maker, you're not just a filmmaker. And I felt that in me.
The Yes Foundation has given a lot of people a wake-up call. And it's not just a filmmaker's project. It is developing what NGOs or what people have got up as a project in the past couple of years. For me, it was in the first couple of years a delightful, moving visiting card. Not only me, other NGOs, people who are changing the world in their own small way. It's easier to get funding. A lot of explanation is already done in the film. It's strange to explain the whole entity of this project, and the film has been able to do that.
Thankfully, Yes also developed this into something larger. They asked us, What have you done for the social project that you took up? Have you supported it further? And that's when I realized that, wow, for a change, there is a corporate who's asking you, have you gone beyond just making a film? So now, we've reached a stage where we ask people, so what do you do as work? And anybody who does some honest work which is very genuine, we go and tell them we would like to make a film for you. After making the film for Roxanne, anybody who needs to show their work, a good film is visual proof of the work you do. I started believing in the films that I do, especially the ones which are related to a social cause. The satisfaction you get is immense. Somebody somewhere watches that film and calls Roxanne over and tells her that, we want to award you with this citation. We want to give you an X amount of money for the work you are doing. And I saw this film on you. That is when you realize the power of the medium and you realize that, oh, my film actually works. The film has become a visiting card for me too.
Seva Mandir and Probably Paradise are organizations striving to make this world a better place. Pavan and Ravi are true flag bearers of media for social change. Their short films have brought to light the impactful work of these organizations and have become examples for others to use the power of media to drive change. If these stories inspired you, follow us on social media through these handles and share your thoughts using hashtag #YesIamTheChange. We'll be back next week with more stories of change. Till then, be the change. Say yes, I am the change.
Yes, I